I'll be discussing our topic introduction to HTML and CSS.
Let's start with the very beginning of HTML. What exactly is HTML? And why do I need HTML as a web developer? Now, let's break this down. HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and it uses markup to describe the structure. Now, the structure is built up of elements, and they are represented by tag. Text tag is tag the label pieces of content such as a heading, a paragraph table, and so on. These tags are on the page, but are used to display the content in different ways. First, try it together. Start by declaring that this is a HTML document, which is the first heading up on your HTML page. And the HTML is the root element of any HTML page. And the header contains mental information about the document. The tagline specifies a title of the document. The body contains the visible page content. Finally, the H1 defines the large heading, while the paragraph, which is the bracket, open bracket close, P is define the paragraph. Now, if everything set up in the order, let's go into how tag work. Tag typically come in pair. We got a start tag and the end tag. Tag is reading just like a start tag, but followed with a slash within the end tag before the name. And always the content of the element can be in between the start tag and the end tag. So now, starting our paragraph on our web page, we start with P, and the wording of the web page can be in between. When you're creating a professional web page, you use or modify web page that can be used professional, and it can be any HTML editor we use Notepad or text editor. Now, from our research, there are 4 steps to index HTML. For CSS, we use style.css. CSS stands for Skating Style Sheet, and it is like a fashion designer of web developer give style to HTML content. HTML as a plain. Imagine your HTML as a plain white t-shirt, and CSS as the color and pattern are to make it pop. CSS we use selector to target HTML element and define how they should look. This is done through property and value. It's like saying, hey, I want my paragraph to be blue, but you can use any color, black, and I want it to be center. For my status, there are 3 ways to add CSS to HTML. Inline is like a quick makeover directly in your HTML tag, and internal is like a dedicated section in your HTML bar or for style. External is like having a whole wardrobe in a separate file. From a study, CSS does not only make your website look good, but it also improves user experience and accessibility, and it allow for responsive design to work any device. And with CSS, your website can stand out.
Now, thank you for watching. I am student Aloysius Bruce Kier from the Stars University. Thank you.